Good morning.
Good morning.
How is everybody doing? We were a little flat in this section here. You know, it's amazing, isn't it? Another Sunday and beautiful day out here. By the way, my name's Charlie Destries, and welcome to this wonderful place. I've been, I guess I'm here 2+ years now, so I'm kind of new. And you'll find, if you are too, that you're probably going to fall in love with it as well, and that's a warning. So just be prepared, because there are really good people here. I made some incredible friends in a short period of time. And you know, as a 70-year-old guy, when before this I was kind of siloed in my home and, at my computer, and, all I talked to was my wife and maybe the grandkids and the dogs and cats for sure. But, it's been a weird world. A lot of bad news during the week. We all know it. But there has been some wonderful news that I have to tell you, it's made me so happy. The Kansas City Chiefs lost the other night. I'm just saying, right? It's, there's always rainbows when you're looking for it, even if it's in Brazil. So it's just fantastic. So I welcome you all. For those gathered here in the chapel, I urge you to turn off your phone. And because today is a water ceremony, if you can't do that or you don't want to do that, just put your phone in one of these water things here. That way, if they ring, it doesn't make any noise, but it'll help us with the Wi-Fi. Because there's only so much Wi-Fi in a room. The less Wi-Fi is taken up by phones that are in a purse or a pocket, the better off it is for the rest of us. If you need a little bit of extra hearing support, we have assisted hearing devices in the back, and one of our wonderful ushers back there will guide you through that. So outside of that, I just hope you folks enjoy, and I'm just so happy that you're all here.
I add my welcome to Charlie's. I'm Rev.Michelle Buhite, the minister of this congregation. My pronouns, which I offer to create a truly inclusive and brave space for all of us to live into the fullness of our identities, are she and her. Today, we will enact our 11th Ingathering and Water Communion together, because it was 11 Septembers ago that we did this for the first time together. The Water Communion was created in 1980 by Carolyn McDade. If her name is familiar, it's because she is the composer of one of our very favorite songs, Spirit of Life. And she was joined with Lucille Shook Longview. They created this rite for a UU women's worship service. The ritual so deeply affected all those in attendance that many of them brought the rite to their home congregations. And since that time, the Water Communion, or water ceremony, has become a beloved part of congregational life as UUs around the world begin a new program year. So perhaps you brought water with you today to pour into one of the bowls up front, which we'll do later in the service. And in addition to any water you may have brought, we have pitchers up front with what I like to call one-size-fits-all water, because all water comes from one source. And so whether you brought a little from home or need to pour a little from one of the pitchers to participate fully, you are certainly welcome to do so. And all are welcome to participate. You don't have to be a member. You don't need to have signed up for a ministry team or a committee. Everybody can participate. And some of us participate by remaining seated, and all of that is an option. I should tell you that since today is a special service, I've dressed up a bit for the occasion. We tend to be a little bit less formal most weeks, although I kind of like the reminder that although I serve as UU Amherst's minister, I serve a larger calling and bear a responsibility to honor the past and usher in the future. Whoever you are, whatever brought you here, you are welcome in this place, and in this faith, where love is at the center of all we are and all we do. We're going to sing together. If you're new here, you should know that this is my favorite thing. And then, sometimes I like to put the frosting on top. Oh, do you hear that groan of recognition from long-timers? Because this is a round. And that is truly what brings me joy. Mostly because if you are having an internal groan, you will surprise yourself at how easy it is to sing in sort of an antiphonal kind of way. Look that up later and let me know I've said it in the wrong way. But so that you don't have to all be singing the same exact thing at the same time, which is a lot like our theology here. So now you know a lot more about us than you thought you did. So we are going to, oh wait. But first I'm going to bid you welcome. See, I was so excited about singing, I forgot about my opening words, but these are so special because these words were written by Richard Gilbert, beloved retired minister from the big church. No, is he at the small church? In Rochester. In Rochester, there are two churches. The big one? Thank you. The big one. It's really big. And so I offer you these words that are his words, and you can make them your words. We bid you welcome, who come with weary spirit seeking rest, who come with troubles that you are too much with you, who come hurt and afraid. We bid you welcome, who come with hope in your heart, who come with anticipation in your step, who come proud and joyous. We bid you welcome, who are seekers of a new faith, who come to probe and explore, who come to learn. We bid you welcome, who enter this hall as a homecoming, who have found here room for your spirit, who find in this people a family. Whoever you are, whatever you are, wherever you are on your journey, we welcome you. And now it's time to sing. So if you enjoy being able to see the notes, this song can be found in your gray hymnal. It's number 188. The words will also be put up front. I'm not going to look out at the crowd because there are people who are conspicuously wearing blue shirts today who are singers, and I'm not going to look at any of them to invite any of them to come up and help lead the singing. One or more. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The more, the merrier. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, you know what that means. The more, the merrier. Oh, this is delicious. Do you know what this means? Chaos. This means that we can have actually two groups here. And I guess we'll just do this group and that group because there's a little bit of a middle there that's not as full. So we'll sing it all together once so that those of you who are like, what is this song, know how to sing it. And then we will do it for an indeterminate number of verses. So that's exciting too. So if you'll play it through once, Rick, and then we'll all sing it together, and then one-ish, two-ish, three-ish.
Wanderer, worshiper, lover of leaving.
When we gather, we employ the elements of water and fire to create the sacred space where we can really be present. We begin with an acknowledgement that our church is built on holy ground, land that was nurtured and cultivated most recently by the Haudenosaunee. Thank you to Aravana Russell for helping us with the fire and the water. It is also our custom when we gather to light a chalice. Did I skip? Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I did skip. All right. It's the dyslexia in me, I think. So we offer this libation as our giveaway as we honor the struggle of all people seeking justice and peace. We seek the courage and wisdom to heal the wounds of the past and build a better future story with all our neighbors and fellow creatures together. It is also our custom when we gather to light a chalice. The chalice is a cup or vessel that symbolizes Unitarian Universalism and the gathered community. The flame represents the spark that each one of us brings to the community. The flame represents the spark as well to represent the light of truth, the warmth of community, and the fire of our commitment to bring more compassion and justice to the world. Today, our children and youth will help to lead in the chalice lighting that they use when they leave us each week as they begin their values-building activities. We'll let them lead the way. Feel free to join in the hand motions.
I can have my friends come right up in the middle here. Can everybody hear me okay? Is this on? A little louder? Okay, perfect. All right, friends. All right, we ready? We're gonna do this together? Oh, one's out already. That's okay. Okay, so if all my friends can face this way. Okay, ready? We are Unitarian Universalists. We are Unitarian Universalists. People with open minds, loving hearts, and helping hands, Together we care for our earth, and work for peace in our world, As we gather this morning for water communion, we are reminded how our energy, intention for the world, love, and hope flow together like many streams, forming one river of community. So instead of a wonder box today, we are having the UU Amherst Faith Development Program and staff, myself, the Director of Faith Development, say a quick word of thanks. First off, we'd like to recognize the adults who are making faith development possible by waking up, dressing, loading, and unloading, and maybe soothing some crying toddlers. The littles and youth who brighten our Sunday program and are forming their own place here. If any parents and caregivers would please rise in mind, body, and spirit. Even the ones who are watching from home today because they are taking care of sick children. Thank you. You may be seated. This morning, we really wanted to give a shout out to our extra pair of hands, because without their volunteering of commitment to this community and to our values, and especially to our children, we wouldn't have a bustling program like we do. Sometimes you see me floating around like a little bumblebee in the morning, and Molly's filling up the waters, and Kyla's getting ready for the youth, and you ask us a question, and I look like this. I look like that because I have so many things going on in my brain, but the second I hear that bell, I know everything is fine because I have volunteers and people here who love and care for these children and youth just as much as we do. So as a thank you, the staff have prepared a small token of appreciation. So any extra pair of hands here, would you please rise in mind, body, and spirit? I see one poking over there. Lorraine, looking at you. Ruth is back there. And then boys, you can, Jackson and Aiden, if you want to hand out some flowers. Michelle's right up here. Mm-hmm. Aiden, Ruth is straight back if you want to. Perfect. Oh, and Linda Gardner. Quinn, can you go over to this side for me? Sam, do you want to come grab a flower and hand it over there? Or Jackson, do you want to go over this side? We have two standers over here. We all have owned the responsibility of helping our children and youth grow and develop within our community. The enthusiasm and care you show them and our faith development program will help all of us as we develop our own spiritual identities and help them live out the values in the world. We wish you to know and that we acknowledge you for this responsibility and respect the time you invest into our growing community. The time we all spend teaching, caring for, and being with the children and youth of this community is a special ministry. Our children, especially, are delicate growing souls. We tend to them with care and love with your help. You are role models on how you treat them and how you interact with them and each other, and that teaches us and them more about who we are and what we believe than any lesson I can prepare for a Sunday. As this is the beginning of the new year, technically, we are all part of this one community, children, youth, and adults alike. May we grow and be enriched by our time together. Thank you for all of your support. And a special surprise thank you, I'm going off script here, she doesn't know it, to our minister, Michelle Buhite, who has supported this program and made it possible. Got ya. I can hold the flowers for you if you'd like.
You can carry them for me.
Yes, I will carry them for you. All right, thank you. And all the youth and children who came up to help us, why don't we head back to our spots as we continue on? Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Katie. Our song of preparation can be found in the Teal hymnal number 1056, Tula Klesio, which is Zulu for "Be still my heart, even here I am at home." Please rise in body or spirit, whatever you have, and let the Spirit move you. Children will return to their families at this time.
So before we sing, let's practice the words. Whoops. Let's show the words, Michelle. That's fun. Tula Klesio, Nala Pasekaya, Hey Kaya,
Hey Kaya,
Nala Pasekaya. And I think we should all sing with that little bit of attitude on Hey Kaya. All right, so if you know it, start singing it with me. And if you don't know it yet, you'll know it in 6 or 7 repetitions. Here we go. Hey, Kaya, la kizuna la pasekaya. Hey kaya na la pasekaya. Hey kaya na la pasekaya. Jazz hands. All right. You may be seated. Today we are doing something extra special as we enter the flow of our combined lives in this place, at this time, when our message of love and justice is desperately needed. Today we seek the quiet waters of inclusion, taking our place in the stream of history.
We bring our waters which have touched the west, the north, the east, and the south, which come from the sky, the surface of the earth, and from deep wells and springs within the earth. We bring water that belong to lakes and streams and reservoirs of fresh water that quench our thirst. We bring water that is part of the great oceans and the seas that circle this globe, teeming with life, the source of all life. We bring water to this place of meeting and sharing. May these first drops of water symbolize and honor all who have made the journey before us.
Allow me to give you some instructions so we avoid any unexpected encounters. I think we'll avoid more than the usual amount of chaos if we, because there are parts in our service that are truly chaotic. And so if you choose to place a stone or a shell on the table labyrinth in honor of all that you bring with you, I suggest you do that first, and then flow to add your waters over here. There are 3 vessels, 1, 2, and there's a smaller one here, and there is a non-breakable vessel, in case that would be useful. I've purposely set this up so that the imagery is that as we have offered our libation to the land, that the stream continues through our experiences as we flow together. So the lack of chaos part will work best if we, as Unitarian Universalists, follow some directions. If mobility is an issue for you, I invite you to come this way in the most expedient way. If mobility is not an issue for you, I would suggest that you flow in a circular pattern. I'm like, I thought there was a plane landing or something. That you flow, and so that you'll be able to come through and across. And yeah, so that doesn't mean you necessarily need to stop at the labyrinth, but you are invited to on your way to the water. And if you would simply like to flow with humanity and not necessarily stop to participate in the particular elements, that is wonderful too. And if you would like to sit in your space the whole time and just help hold the container of love, that is your ministry here this morning. The choir is going to come forward first because they will be singing a container for us. And so I just ask you to allow them to finish moving into position, and then I'll invite you to also begin that process. And again, whatever way you come is perfectly good, right? We're just trying to avoid too many oopsies. All right, so if we could have the chord, please. I got you. I've got you. gave myself a clue. If the toggle was one way, it would be on, and if it was this way, it would be off. And then I promptly forgot what they meant. So, in this water, there is new water formed in the atmosphere daily. There is old water, water as old as the earth, water from which life has evolved over the eons. This is the stream of life from which all life flows. All people are connected by this stream, for it runs through our veins and courses through the stems and leaves of plants. It is the symbol of the cleansing power of forgiveness and the faithful promise of healing love. It is the symbol and the reality of the oneness that unites humankind and all life. So today we have brought water to give back to the earth, to mingle with all the waters of the earth, to join all living things. Today we have poured water to honor the earth that gives us life, to honor the community of all life, plants, animals, and people. So today we offer thanks for the gift of water and also for the web of all life we share, near or far. May our separate waters join into one sacred stream, whether it is in a bowl, in a place where we gather, or if the joining of our waters is as we mingle joy and tears and experiences throughout the world, is none of us is alone. We are all connected to all of it. I invite you to sing with me our meditation song. Rick, if you'll play it through once. May our hearts remain open. Our lives are so fleeting and so connected. Author and researcher Brené Brown asserts that human beings require three things to thrive: a sense of belonging, meaning, and purpose. Today, we enact these necessities as we affirm our belonging in beloved community through meaningful ceremony and renewed shared purpose. You can choose to belong here. Some of you have. Thanks. We are the church of open minds, loving hearts, and helping hands. You'll notice that I did not say that we are a church where everyone believes the same thing or believes anything in the same way. You see, beliefs are like the house built on the sand that the teacher Jesus spoke of. One good wave and the whole thing melts away. Why? Because beliefs are often woven from our wishes and our pain. We want to believe in things so badly, and we are so often disappointed when the subject of those beliefs fails us. The most glaring example is all of the thoughts and prayers sent out to fix all the things that we as humans with power and agency are unwilling to do. Is that harsh? No. It can be true, and a wee bit harsh. Truth often feels that way, right? So this faith community is not built upon individual wishes and beliefs. Our faith is built on a surer foundation of shared values, ideas that we are prepared to put into practice. Our values include justice and equity, and we put those into practice by being agitators, being present in protests, or by building a brave community for the LGBTQ folk who are under attack. Members of our community are engaging in our principle of affirming and promoting use of the democratic process by lifting up the actions of like-minded groups and raising their voices for justice in demonstrations and protests. The food pantry was begun in this congregation, and even though it has become its own entity, continues to be supported by food, donations, volunteers. And we also put out quality clothing that can be taken for free. And I was recently able to offer clothes to someone who is taking on a new job. No charge. Take what you need. Justice and equity often feel like they are beyond our reach, and yet we can engage in relatively small acts that make a big difference. Our shared values also include transformation, pluralism, and interdependence, ways of being that change us so we can change the world. And it is our value of generosity that makes it possible for us to participate in meaningful ways to support our small but mighty staff and to keep our building and grounds viable and useful. We do all of this and so much more with love at the center. We don't have to believe the same things or define what is of ultimate importance to us with the same words. And even with all of that freedom, we are not free to believe whatever we want, any old thing we want. I know. Just take a moment and breathe through that, okay? Because for some of you, it's a hard thing every time I say it. But I keep saying it because there's good news that follows it. The reason we can't just believe any old thing is because some of our principles and values have to do with believing science and reason and heeding their guidance. Our deepest foundations are steeped in Jewish and Christian teachings, which call us to respond to God's love by loving our neighbors as ourselves. We trust our own experience, and often we hope for, dream of those experiences being filled with awe and wonder. We seek to live in harmony with the rhythms of nature and we know that there is much to be gleaned from world religions, and we are inspired by the words and deeds of prophetic people who challenge us to walk our talk. So if you choose to belong here, be warned, you will be changed. You will be challenged to grow your soul, whether you believe in one or not. You will experience the joy of community and the friction of being part of something that is larger than any of our personal preferences. There will be times that this community brings you great joy and times of great disappointment or frustration, because we are fallible, fragile beings, and sometimes we react and respond from our woundedness rather than our wholeness. And I put myself in that category as well. Forgiving and being forgiven is what belonging is all about. Come as you are, but don't stay that way. Maybe I'll put that on the sign. Have you been seeing our sign? Oh yeah, we've got some good stuff going on. But yeah, come as you are. Don't stay that way. That would be like, be 4 years old and don't do any more birthdays after that. It's just, I think it's impossible. Find ways to grow your soul and help others. Humans need 3 things to thrive: a sense of belonging, meaning, and purpose. So think of these as a 3-legged stool. It needs all 3 in order to be fully functional. This is not an exercise of multiple choice where you can choose one. Although belonging can be hard work, I think it is the easiest leg on our invisible stool. Maybe because it is the most fundamental need for our survival. So we are a little more ready to work at it. But meaning and purpose, those are a little more ambiguous and a bit higher on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Meaning and purpose enrich our lives, but it is possible to survive without them, for a while at least. Meaning making is part of what makes us human. It is the mystery of consciousness. It is discovering what is of ultimate importance to us as individuals. Our lives are fuller and richer when we have a deep sense of meaning, which leads to articulating a purpose, a reason why we are here, that finds expression in deeds. If you decide to belong in this community, you will be encouraged to discover what is of ultimate importance to you, that which gives your life meaning. The guiding parameters can be found in our principles, our values, our purposes, our sources, which I have very slyly woven into the earlier part of this reflection. If what gives your life meaning is based in love and service, you will feel right at home here. And you'll be aligned with this congregation's purpose to foster more compassion and justice in the world. Our 3-legged stool: belonging, meaning, and purpose. Open minds, loving hearts, helping hands. That is what it means to be part of this faith community, to belong. If these values resonate with you, and you're not already a member, but you're thinking, maybe, please see me after the service. I would love to have some conversation with you. Individually, we might not feel like we can make a difference in the world. I said that as if it was going to have some make sense thing at the end, but we can. No, individually, we probably don't feel like we can make a big difference in the world. And when we gather, when we form beloved community, sustain it, live into it, by golly, we can make a difference. We're going to sing It's Not Around, so relax. But it is another one of our favorites. I tried to pack in many of our favorite pieces into this day. It's Blue Boat Home. You'll find it in the Teal Hymnal, number 1064. I invite you to rise, and body or spirit feel free to sway as we sing. may be seated.
Hi there. It's tough, isn't it, when you have to have glasses all over the house, in the bathroom, on the couch, bedstand, and like right now. Before I get going, by the way, on behalf of the choir, I'd just like to thank our two directors, Rev.Michelle and April Starr. They worked so hard. They worked so hard to put together some of these songs this weekend, and we've been practicing for several months, and without those folks, it would have been more chaotic than it was. We are a generous and thoughtful people, and it is with gladness that we affirm and promote our hope-filled faith. We support the work of this congregation with our time, our talents, and our treasures, and that includes both our pledges and our offerings. Today, we're sharing the plate with Faith Development for Jet Pig. If If you don't know what that is, come for coffee and we'll tell you what JETPIG is. It's a little stuffy for our children. JETPIG, by the way, I'll tell you because it's here in writing, is an acronym to remember our UU values of justice, equity, transformation, pluralism, interdependence, and generosity. Your contributions will help to purchase these special UU mascots. You can make checks to UU Amherst with the word JETPIG in the memo line. All undesignated cash will come to me. No, I'm kidding. Will go towards the JETPIG adoptions as well. The offering will now be gratefully received. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, everyone. We began our service with the lighting of the chalice, and now we extinguish the chalice, not to quench the flame, but to return it to individual hearts, strengthened by this time together, so that we can share our light in the world. Please join your voices with mine as we say our saying together. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. As our service draws to an end, our service to the world is really just beginning. You'll find many opportunities for growth and service in your order of service, this little white thing that you have here, and on our website. Please stay for coffee and conversation in the Emerson room. The double doors back there, you can go through the lobby and into several ways to get there. You'll smell the coffee and you'll know where to go. There is kid-friendly zones as well towards the end of the room, right in back of the Emerson room. Kids have a great time. Someone wanted to say a few words about the playground painting?
Sure. So, I was looking for Diane. Some folks came on Friday and began the process of doing the touch-ups of paint and spiffying up our playground. There is more painting opportunity today, starting at 12:30. And so you are invited. It's not big splashy paint, so you're unlikely to paint yourself by accident, but we do have like oversized t-shirts and things in the clothing ministry that could be used as smocks if you just want to get out there. We are drawing to the end of the process of revamping our playground. Our children have not been able to be on it all summer. Yes, if you've experienced the playground that has been created in the chaos during coffee hour, you can understand that they're anxious to get back out where they can really romp. So you can be part of that and see Katie after the service, or Diane Tucker, or come to me and I will point you in a direction.
Thank you, Reverend Michelle. If you missed your opportunity to participate in the shared offering to purchase Jet Pig stuffies for our kids, never fear. There is a basket on the small table right in the back at the usher station where you can leave contributions. Our kids thank you for your generosity. And now, please rise and body your spirit and whatever you've got as we sing our closing blessing. Don't forget to twinkle your eyes and share smiles with one another during the third verse. That is mandatory. Remain standing afterward for the benediction.
You know what to do. We do not have much time to gladden the hearts of those who travel this way with us. So be swift to love and make haste to be kind. Go in peace. Be the change. No worries. Well, I'm glad to see you both. Yeah, absolutely. Just go on where the program is at. Okay, way down. Hello, Beth. Yes. Meantime, short, tiny favor. Can you show these folks to the building ministry? Yeah, that was your job as a kid. Yep.